I was skeptical about this one. I mean, I've tried a few juices over the years, and most of them either jammed on a tough carrot, or left my kale tasting like it had been through a wood chipper. So when I first saw the Zumex Multifruit Centrifugal Juicer sitting on the counter, I'll admit I rolled my eyes a little. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. But then I actually used it. And within the first 30 seconds I realized I'd been wrong. This thing is quiet. Like, library quiet. Most juices sound like a small engine trying to start, but the Multifruit hums along at a level that won't drown out your phone call. That alone made mornings feel less like a construction site, and more like a spa visit. I started with the usual suspects: apples, carrots, a couple of oranges. The feed chute is wide enough that I didn't have to quarter anything, which is a small thing until you're half asleep at 6:30 a.m., and every second counts. The pusher has a little grip on the end, so you're not just pushing with your fingertips. Nice detail. Within seconds I had a glass of juice that looked almost too pretty to drink. The color was vibrant, not the murky brown you sometimes get when oxidation kicks in too fast. Then I pushed it a little harder. I threw in a whole lemon, peel and all. Most centrifugal juices struggle with citrus peels because they are tough and oily, but the Multifruit handled it without a hiccup. The juice still tasted clean, not bitter. I tried a small beet next, again, whole, no chopping, and the machine didn't even blink. The foam at the top was minimal, so I didn't have to wait 5 minutes for it to settle before pouring. Cleanup is where most juices lose me. I'm not spending 10 minutes disassembling parts and scrubbing pulp out of crevices. With the Multifruit, the parts that touch juice are dishwasher safe on the top rack. The strainer basket has a nice flat rim, so you can just rinse it under the faucet and it's done. Even the little pusher rinses clean in 2 seconds. I timed it, from last sip to everything back in the cabinet took under 2 minutes. That's faster than wiping down my coffee maker, and that's saying something. I also like that it's compact. It's not one of those towering juicers that takes up half the counter. It's maybe 12 inches tall and 8 inches wide, so it tucks away nicely. If you're in a small apartment kitchen like mine, real estate is precious, and this doesn't feel like an eyesore. One thing I noticed right away is the pulp container. It's see-through, so you can actually see when it's full instead of guessing. The lid snaps on tight, so you don't end up with a counter covered in stray pulp flakes. That might sound trivial, but anyone who's ever juiced knows how annoying stray pulp can be. I did run into one small quirk. The juice container that comes with it is a little shallow, so if you're making a big batch you might have to pour it into a taller pitcher halfway through. Not a deal breaker, but something to keep in mind if you're planning to juice for more than one person. Another thing worth mentioning is the warranty. Zumex offers a 2-year coverage, which is longer than a lot of competitors. If something goes wrong, you're not stuck buying a new one right away. All in all, this juicer surprised me. It's quiet, fast, easy to clean, and it actually handles a variety of produce without choking or overheating. I've used it almost every morning for the past 3 weeks, and it's still running like the first day. If you're on the fence about upgrading from a basic model, or just tired of the noise and mess, this might be the one to try. You can find the Zumex Multifruit Centrifugal Juicer in silver on Amazon, link is below. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Zumex Multifruit Centrifugal Juicer in silver sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like Zumex Multifruit Juicer, and Zumex Multifruit Juicer actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off.